Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to Sandy's Library. I'm Sandy, and we're back today to do another reading for Twin Flames and Separation. If you've never watched one of my readings, please check the description. It will help you to better understand me and the way I read the cards. So, let's go ahead and get started with our Scrabble game. We're just gonna play our little Scrabble game and dip into the collective and see if we can figure out who we're talking to. And once again, let me just remind you guys that when I say divine masculine and divine feminine, it's got nothing to do with gender, male or female. It's all about energy. So don't get caught up in the pronouns that I use. I personally am a divine feminine, so that's why I use the pronouns I do. But let's see. We have a U and an S. So, first, middle, or last initial, perhaps a geographic location. If you can relate to that, then there may be a message in here for you. Doesn't have to be though. It's a pretty big group of like-minded souls. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to set the divine feminine aside. We're going to read our message from Spirit. True love never dies. It's so true. Gotta grab a drink, guys. I'm really thirsty this morning, so you guys just bear with me, okay? Alright, let's see what the divine masculine is up to. We have the Page of Cups, the Fool, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so my guides are giving me the astrological energies of Cancer, Pisces, Libra, and even some Aquarius, they say. We're back in that group again. You know, the divine masculines who now realize that they should have followed their heart. Yeah, I seem to pick up on those guys a lot. My goodness. But he may not have known it back then, and I know I say that a lot, but that's what my guides keep saying to me. He may not have known it back then, but he gets it now. And he says that there is absolutely nothing that he can do now to correct his mistake. That's what he's telling me, and I mean, his tonality, I don't know if that's the correct word, but it's just, he's very adamant. My guides aren't really saying anything right now, other than they are telling me that this card, this is what they tell me about this card. They say that the Fool represents the soul in its purest form, where it has all of its lives available to it. And not just past, current, and future lives either. They tell me that the soul in its purest form also has access to parallel lives as well. Yeah. They're telling me that these two have had numerous lives together. Not that the divine masculine is aware of that, though. Not here in 3D, anyway. This is just Spirit's way of telling us that there will be many, many more in the future as well. So we shouldn't really sweat it if union doesn't happen in this lifetime. And I know that, a lot of us divine feminines out there, we have a little issue. We don't like to hear that union is not going to happen in this lifetime. But the more that you awaken, you'll be able to accept that, and, if you are more awakened and can accept that, then, for me, I'm saying it sounds doable. For me, that sounds doable. The next lifetime, okay, fine. I get that this lifetime is just like a 5-minute exercise to the soul. So I have to wonder what the heck the 7 of Swords is all about. And my guides are telling me that it's all about the grand deception that we have going on over here. That's what this is all about. Because somebody is trying to sneak away with all of their swords. All of those private thoughts and feelings that we like to keep secret from our divine partner, especially the divine masculine. He loves keeping his private thoughts and feelings secret. I just don't get it, but he does. But nevertheless, he has dropped a couple of them whilst he's skulking away over here. Either he's married or the divine feminine is. That's what I'm getting, guys. Because he's telling me that it's not proper for him to show the true way that he feels about the divine feminine. He's saying it's not acceptable for him to express his feelings toward someone else's wife, or if you have a wife of your own. He said it's not acceptable to express feelings for someone else. He keeps saying, it's just not right, it's just not right. Even if we are talking about the divine, sorry guys, I sometimes trip over words. Divine partners. That's what I was trying to say. Even if we are talking about a divine counterpart, he says it's just not right. If you've gone and married someone else here in 3D, he says it's not right to express those feelings. But, you know what, he is, after all, the dumbass who messed around and let some other guy marry his wife, if that's the case. At least that's how he feels about you now. He feels like you should have been his wife here in the 3D. I gotta get a drink, guys. Hang on. I feel like we got a divine masculine here who is waking up. But the problem is that he's also waking up to the fact that it's too late. Now, is it really too late? Or is that all in his head? I don't know yet. We need to read the divine feminine before we can make that call. But we're going to give him an opportunity to send the divine feminine some messages. We'll get a couple of our in-house oracle decks here. This deck, Crazy for You, is based on the first book I ever wrote. The messaging inside it come directly from the book, or were inspired by the book. And so let's see. What does he want to say? He says, I need to know that you still care. I was smitten with you from the very beginning. I wish someone would tell me how to get you out of my head. So yeah, it seems like these cards are really mirroring these cards. So it seems like to me, and let's go ahead and let's grab the, If I Married You deck. This is based on the last book I ever wrote. This one has more of a wishful thinking type of energy. Although I will say that the cards that came out from Crazy for You are pretty decent cards considering some of the cards that are in that deck, because that book is filled with a lot of tumultuous energy. Whereas this one is just, this deck is more about wishful thinking. Let's see. Two of them want to pop out, so let's see what we got. It's true what they say. Misery does love company. There comes a time in a person's life when you realize that life has passed you by. And that's what he keeps telling us, because he said that it's too late. That's what he told us. It was too late. This has all been a cruel twist of fate. Oh. How come you didn't know then? What you know now? Huh. That's the $64,000 question, y'all. How come you didn't know then what you obviously know so damn strongly now? It is beyond me. But we're going to take him and his I wish I had followed a different path energy and set him over here. We're going to set him over here with his I wish I'd followed a different path energy. We're going to put our message from Spirit up there. True love never dies. Never, never, never. What I'd like you to tell me, Spirit, though, is how come it took him so damn long to figure out that the Divine Feminine was his true love. That's what I'd like to know. The Divine Feminine. We have the Magician, the Page of Cups. Oh, Lord. And the Ten of Swords. Gosh, y'all. Getting a drink. So y'all recognize that noise now, right? I don't have to tell you when I'm getting a drink. So y'all wonder, what's that banging noise? What's that clanging noise? I can hear it now. So, my guides are giving me the astrological energies of Libra, Pisces, Gemini, and some Scorpio. And man, you guys are really mirroring each other here. While the Divine Masculine knows what he wants, and he knows he can't have it, the Divine Feminine, of course, she knows what she wants. She's much more awakened than him, but still, on some level, she knows she can't have it either. But she's still trying to manifest it anyways. You know what I mean? She knows the resources that are available to her, both here in the 3D and the 5D. And she's literally trying to tap into the 5D here so that she can manifest this Page of Cups energy. Yeah. She's trying like hell. But she says that the karmic is hindering her process. I mean, look. Look, there's the karmic, the buzzard in the tree. And she's watching our divine feminine get stabbed in the back over and over and over. And where the hell is the divine masculine? Oh yeah, he's back over here skulking away with all his private thoughts and feelings. Well, all I know is that better not be him that's running away right there. Rat bastard, better not be you. Told y'all, I get triggered by the cards sometimes, sorry. But boy, look, if she could just get to her broom, they'd be sorry. Yes, they would. Y'all know, I'm just not feeling a whole lot of hope here. But if the divine feminine, I mean, if you could talk to the divine masculine here in the 3D, what would you say? You know that you're trying like hell to manifest this. I'm getting, she's trying to manifest what could have been. She's trying to dip into her soul in the purest form. She knows all that's available to her, all of her resources, and she's trying to get into this pure soul form so that she can hop over into a parallel timeline so that she can have what could have been. That's what I'm getting. So, let's see what she wants to say to him. Because I get the feeling that she's really trying like hell to rewrite history. Now, whether or not she's going to be successful, I don't know. We'll see. She says, I keep looking for you in every face I see. She said, I didn't want to be responsible for robbing you of your dreams. I didn't want to be responsible for robbing you of your dreams. Let's see. I can't forget about you or the way you lied. So, you lied to her in the past. And maybe that's why you're trying to hide yourself from her. Maybe that's why you want to do that. There's some things from the past the Divine Feminine, she's not telling me everything, but something came between them. Something did. And she feels like he lied. That's what she's telling me. Something came between them. And she walked away because she did not want to be responsible for robbing him of his dreams. But now she feels like he was lying to her. Back in the day, she says. She says that she feels like he was lying to her because he wasn't man enough to end it. He wasn't man enough to say, hey, this is not what I want or whatever. That's what she feels. He's telling me that was not the case. He said that he did not lie to her. And yet she says, you said you never meant to hurt me, but still you do the things you do. She says that makes perfect sense to him. She says that he knows full well how he's treated her here in the 3D. And she says that, oh my, she says that's why she doesn't want him here in 3D, because he's hurt her too much. I mean, he's gone off and he's married a karmic, and the karmic continually stabs our Divine Feminine in the back, and he doesn't do a damn thing about it. He just lets it continue going on. And I'm starting to feel like this might be him running away. See our faithful kitty there? It's like scaring that bastard away. And I feel like that's representative of him, as in to say that he's just running away. He's not the one. Well, yeah, he is stabbing her in the back. But she feels stabbed in the back because of the way he's treated her as of late. They're not in contact now, she says, but they were. And when they were in contact, she says that he treated her like a, I keep hearing this term a lot, doormat, and it really pisses me off. You rat bastards, you shouldn't be treating your Divine Feminine like a freaking doormat. My goodness. So anyways, she said that the only way she wants him is in this parallel universe where he never did the things that he did here, back in the past. She wants it different. She don't want him here. She don't want him in this timeline. He screwed everything up in this timeline. She says he screwed everything up. She says, I know I always try to hide what's really going on inside of me. And she did. She did try to hide that from him because she didn't want to give him the chance to hurt her again. She says, I'm looking for someone who can melt my temper with just a smile. And that requires a little effort. So, and I get the feeling at first he could do that for her. And then, every time I turn around, all I see is you. Except you're not really here. Yeah. I was and still am in awe of you. Well, we kind of figured that since, because, hey, you are trying to manifest a parallel reality. You're trying to manifest yourself into a parallel world where things turned out better for you than they did here in 3D. In this 3D anyway. And what we're going to do now is we're going to allow these two to have a conversation. or at least give them the opportunity to, with our lonely days and lonely nights deck. Divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy. And with these, we're going to try and see if they'll talk to one another. And we all know why. Because I'm nosy and I want to eavesdrop. Alright, Friday. Let's see. Let's cut this deck up a few times. Alright. Okay, let's see. Divine masculine, what do you gotta say? He says, I don't know if I can live up to the guy you think I am. Well, here's the thing, divine masculine. I know where this shit's coming from. Because you're thinking about the guy she's trying to manifest the reality with. Well, guess what? You'll live up to him over there. Trust me. She's still in the same old place. I'll forever be haunted by what could have been. And that's why she's trying so damned hard to manifest this reality. She don't like the one she's in. That's what she's telling me. She does not like the one she's in. He says, you deserve to be swept off your feet. And she is telling, let's see what she's got to say. I want to forgive you is what she says. I want to forgive you. But when we pull this card out, she told me that in this parallel universe that she's creating, yeah, that's exactly what she's getting. She's getting swept off her feet. He says, every time I think about you, I always end up smiling. And this one I wanted to pull out. I forgive you. She forgives you. But she's also telling me that she forgives you here because she knows that you are not you're not all that you could. You're not the divine masculine here that you have the potential to be, which is why she's trying to manifest you little butt into this other reality so that you can be the divine masculine that she wants you to be. And that you need to be for both of you to be happy. So, you know, we're going to check on contacting in a minute. But first, we're going to get some messages from Spirit to wrap up. And guys, I feel like I have to sneeze. It's just not quite coming, so if I sneeze in the next few minutes, I'm sorry. But let's see what Spirit, what party messages, Spirit. Well, Beth, what do you want to say? The path you're on is divinely ordained. So, does that mean that this parallel world, parallel life, or whatever, that she's trying to manifest, does that mean that that's divinely ordained? I mean, I just really want to know. I mean, can we do that? Can we hop over into parallel lives? Holding on torch for too long will only get you burned. Y'all see what happened, don't you? She's been trying like hell to manifest this reality, and all the while, Divine Masculine wouldn't do a damn thing to help her. In fact, every time she turned around, he's just stabbing her in the back. He's just stabbing her in the back. And don't say you didn't either, because you did too. You were cold and callous. That's what she says. You were cold and callous, and you never ever wanted to admit your feelings for her or the connection that you do have. So, yep, she says you did too. And so she says, yeah, don't hold on to that torch for too long here in this 3D, because it will get you burned, because she got burned. And she says that's even more reason why she's trying to create this, because this connection to him in the 3D here was not serving her in the best way. She said it damn near drove her nuts. Yeah. So, Spirit's final message to us. Twin flames are connected on the soul level via the heart. So it doesn't matter what they do or how far away they go, they'll always be haunted by the other. She says that's good to know. I like her. I like her. I would like to be friends with her here in the 3D. I like her a lot. So, well, y'all, I feel the love between these two. I definitely feel it. But I'm still not getting a lot of union energy with this one. Even so, maybe some contact, at least for a little closure. Could we get that? I feel like they could both really use that. I feel like they could both use the closure. My goodness. I mean, he's over here convincing himself that things aren't the way they seem. And she's over here trying to manifest something else, because the only thing that he can give her in this 3D is, y'all know how I feel about that one. I don't like it when the Divine Masculine will stab the Divine Feminine in the back. You know, I don't like vice versa. Haha. It's the Crown. I know this one. Y'all know I know this one. This is for my little grandniece, because she was born in June, and she is Miss Queen Bee. So, I feel like y'all might get a chance for contact in June. And I hope that you guys are able to at least get some closure out of this. And Divine Feminines, if this resonates with you, please contact me, because I'd really love to talk to you. Okay? Alright, so, well, I guess that about covers it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks for taking the time to view it. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we upload a brand new reading every day. Wishing love, peace, and happiness. Later, Gators.